Good evening, everybody, and welcome to a February 28th, 2017 edition of TCB Radio on Facebook Live. I am your co-host, Krista Joy. Peter Alden is at the movies with his son tonight, and Kimber Tomlinson is working on her album in the studio, I'm sure, but I'm here with you, and I'm super excited. So much great Elvis news and more to share with you, beginning with we have some information on the kickoff for the 4-day grand opening celebration of Elvis Presley's Memphis coming up this week. Also, some great news if you're traveling to Maine, and we've got some information on the new Sun Records miniseries on CMT that debuted this week. Some reviews, some thoughts from fellow Elvis fans, and so much more. So looking forward to kicking it off. Right now, though, I want to do a quick shout out and thank you to everyone listening to this broadcast over in audio form at Speedway Radio. Thanks y'all for tuning in. As you're listening, it's Thursday, and we're excited to have you. And right now, though, we're going to kick it off with our video that we usually play to start off the show, created by your friend and mine, Peter Alden. So I will go ahead and turn the camera around and show you all the video because it's really awesome. Okay, and here we go. Okay, so I gotta apologize for my appearance tonight. I was really involved getting some stuff updated on the TCB Radio blog, including all your information in one place about the Elvis Presley Memorial Dinner coming to Memphis in August this year, and I lost track of time and realized I don't have time to do my hair, so that's what's going on with the way I look. So sorry about that, but happy to have you here anyway. So I wanted to tell you guys, I got the coolest experience. So as an Elvis fan, not living in Memphis, something I do is I tend to look for Elvis in everyday life. And the craziest thing happened. My alma mater, my high school that I graduated from, actually did a production of a really cool play called All Shook Up. And that happened this week. I don't know if y'all can see my shirt, but check out the shirt. It was February 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th. And my friend from high school and I bought tickets and went, and it was spectacular. And I wanted to give you a little taste of kind of what it was like. They put together a really cute video, and I wanted to show you this video as well. So just in case you have a production of this play coming up near you or anything like that, you can catch it, because this video that I'm about to show you, this is the Boone Kids. This is the actual clips from the actual play that I got to see, and I hope you get to check out at some point. But I just wanted to show you this because it's really cool. So I'm going to turn the camera back around so you can check this out. It's a really quick little video. Cool, right? Broadway quality production. It was awesome. If I had, oops, just dropped the phone. If I thought of it sooner, I would have done some promotion for them in advance, but I didn't think of it in time. So just kind of showing you like post going to the show, but just a little tip for you. Just keep an eye out for stuff like this. You never know what might be coming to your town. Elvis is everywhere, and that's for sure. But All Shook Up was Boone High School's spring musical inspired and featuring the songs of Elvis Presley. It's 1955, and into a square little town in a square little state resides a guitar-playing roustabout who changes everything and everyone he meets in his hip-swiveling, lip-curling musical fantasy that'll have you jumping out of your blue suede shoes with such classics as Heartbreak Hotel, Jailhouse Rock, and Don't Be Cruel. I gotta tell you, it made my heart happy to see these young kids singing these Elvis songs and just rocking out. It was great. It was wonderful. So I've actually extended an invitation to the kids that were in that play to hopefully join us at our next Elvis Presley fan club meeting of Orlando. Hope they do that. Take me up on it. It was a fantastic night. So just be on the lookout. You never know. Things like that could come to your town. So now, I would be remiss if I didn't mention this is some big news. They are about to kick off a 4-day grand opening celebration for Elvis Presley's Memphis. It begins Thursday, March 2nd, and Priscilla Presley will be on hand, so the people that get to attend this will spot her. Just as a refresher, it's a $45 million, 200,000 square foot entertainment and museum complex. It is the second phase in Graceland's plans of expansion. It will feature a new Elvis Presley career museum called, it will feature a new Elvis Presley career museum, the Presley Motors Automobile Museum, a 20,000 square foot Graceland sound stage, performing space / meeting hall, a barbecue restaurant, a 1950s inspired diner, and retail stores. The facility will be 5 times the size of the current visitor center and will also feature a permanent exhibition of Sun Records founder Sam Phillips. In addition to an appearance by Priscilla Presley, the 4-day celebration will include movies in the soundstage and live Memphis music throughout the complex. The $92 million 450-room guest house at Graceland Hotel, which opened last October, represented the first phase of the expansion, and the complex is Graceland's most significant expansion since first opening to the public in 1982. Hi, Andrea. Andrea's here tonight, and Jennifer just signed in. Hey, girls, it's we're having a little Elvis party, just you and me tonight for TCB Radio. So thank y'all for being here. This is the week, man. The multi-million-dollar visitor complex is going to open up. I so wish I could be there to see it. But hopefully Kimber will be out there and get us some videos, some pictures of whatever she can. I know she's super busy right now, but that would be cool if we could see that. So something else I spotted online today, I thought this was really interesting. W Magazine, which is a huge magazine all about fashion and stuff like that, they actually went on record this week to proclaim that Elvis's style has come back. And I have a link to this article so you can read it for yourself. I'm going to put it in the blog post that goes up, right after I do the show here. But basically, let me read you what this says. Elvis Presley is your unexpected style muse for spring. A rowdy, rebellious mix of rock and hillbilly music, rockabilly hit the airwaves in the 1950s and struck an immediate chord. Fans, mostly teens with disdain for authority, were quick to adopt the look as well. The slick quiff and black leather of Elvis Presley, the painted shirts and popped collars of Gene Vincent. And though the genre's popularity had waned by the 60s, the style has had more than a few revivals over the years, most recently on the spring runways. Spring 2017. So awesome, so exciting. And from the wet hair and pushed up sleeves to the leather jackets and the attitude and all of that. What they're saying is, we shook the devil loose. The rockabilly pioneer Carl Perkins famously exclaimed, "Let's do it again." Here, straight from W's March issue, fashion gets an attitude adjustment. So I'll put a link to the blog post so you can look at the pictures. But right off the runway, Elvis Presley is inspiring the new spring line of fashion. So who knows what you might end up seeing in the department stores this spring. You know, because those fashion shows are what influence what we see in the stores. So that's a lot of fun. So if anybody lives in or knows anybody in Maine or traveling to Maine, I found a playhouse that has announced details of its 2017 season, and it includes the world premiere of the Elvis Presley musical Heartbreak Hotel. I'm going to say the name of the playhouse wrong, but it's Ogunquit. So Ogunquit Playhouse. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. But up in that area, August 30th to September 30th, they are going to be, they're going to have Heartbreak Hotel, the play, inspired from the Tony-winning creator of $1 Million Quartet. And this is the world premiere of Heartbreak Hotel. It's a brand new tribute to the king of rock and roll. It's a prequel to the Tony-winning record-setting smash hit $1 Million Quartet that became the greatest selling show in that playhouse's history. This tender story follows Elvis Presley in the early years of his career as he and Sam Phillips create the music that will forever change their lives. And as Elvis's career skyrockets, both lifting and shattering the lives of those he loves, a secret love story is revealed, a betrayal is discovered, and Colonel Tom Parker changes the course of history, and all in just 18 short months. This world premiere musical features hit songs from the king himself, as well as the legends who influenced his iconic music, with chart toppers including Blue Suede Shoes, Tutti Frutti, That's All Right Mama, and of course, Heartbreak Hotel. And this is where the story begins. Take a walk down Lonely Street. So I thought that was cool. Another play to go get your Elvis fix if you're in that area of Maine. So Raymond's here tonight. Hi, Raymond. Welcome to the show. I guess it's tomorrow where you are. We're happy to have you here tonight. Just covering some Elvis news for everybody and having a good time. We're rolling through everything pretty quick tonight. Next up, I gotta talk about Sun Records. Did anybody see the show this week? Let me know. Type a yes in the comments if you got a chance to watch it. I was super excited. Someone shared with me a link online, so no matter where you are in the world, no matter how busy you are, you can watch that episode from your computer. I know because I did it today. And if you go to tcbradio.wordpress.com, you will find that link where I posted. All you do is click on it, and then you can watch the show in its entirety. It has commercials and stuff like that. But pretty cool. I didn't think I was going to be able to watch it, and I did. So no matter where you are, as long as you have the internet connection, you can watch it with now. So Andrea missed it. So yeah, go back and watch it, Andrea, when you have time. Click on the link. You can watch it from your computer. It's pretty cool. So just some reminders about the show to keep in mind. It's not a real-time documentary, so some of the storylines have to be summed up rather quickly, and there are some tiny details, you know, that are inaccurate. It's just to help with the flow of the story. But the cast is wonderful. There's been a lot of great articles written about all of them. They really bonded while they were in Memphis. They seem to have a lot of respect and admiration for the people that they are portraying. So that's pretty cool. And of course, this show is going to expose this wonderful music to an all-new audience, young people, old people, people that don't know anything about it. So, you know, the good news is that it makes people go out and buy a CD or take a trip to Memphis or become Elvis fans. Then this show has been a success. So that is kind of some things to keep in mind about the miniseries. Hey, Sissy's here tonight. Yay, Sissy. I was just going to say I posted a question in the fantastic Elvis Anything and Everything group that you can find on Facebook. They're always so awesome. When I post questions in there, they reply really quick. I asked the group if they had watched the new show, and if so, if they had any thoughts about it. So I wanted to read you what Cheryl Myers-Mole said. She said she enjoyed the show because she loved the subject matter, but she didn't feel like it was historically accurate. Correct. Yeah, that's something we just touched on. Things like how Elvis did not have a motorcycle at the time, that they depicted him riding one because he couldn't afford one. Marion and Sam's affair was noted in Peter Guralnick's book on Sam Phillips. However, the affair scene with Marion and Sam was overkill and done in poor taste. So Cheryl, there's a couple things that bug Cheryl a little bit about the miniseries. But I appreciate your input, Cheryl. Thank you. And then, hi, Trina. Welcome. I am well. Thank you for asking. Doing great. Happy to be here. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And then Sissy said there was too many commercials. I agree. They got to pay for it somehow, I guess, so I can understand that. But Sissy says, I never knew that Sam Phillips and Marion Keister had a thing going. So kind of cool. Yeah. So some of it will be based on fact, and there'll be a little bit of, you know, dramatic things added for drama and stuff like that. But I think overall, pretty good. I really, really enjoyed it, and I was excited to get a chance to watch it today. Jacqueline's tuning in tonight. Hey, Jacqueline. Great to have you. So if anybody else has any thoughts about the new Sun Records show, if you got a chance to catch it, go ahead and type it in the comments. I'd love to know what you thought. And remember that if you don't have cable TV, or if you're not in an area that would normally get this show anywhere in the world, you can still watch it by clicking on that link that we've shared over on the blog. So make sure to check it out, because I want your input. I want your feedback. I want to know what you thought of the thing overall. So I'd love to hear from you. And just a little bit later on tonight, I'm going to be finishing up our official blog post about Marion Cox's 40th anniversary Elvis Presley Memorial Dinner, taking place this year on August 11th in the beautiful historic Peabody Hotel in Memphis. If you don't yet have your tickets, those are still available. You can still get your seats. Come check out the beautiful presentations that they're going to be doing. There's always some celebrities on hand. I know that they are creating some gorgeous gift baskets for everyone to bid on. And wonderful dinner. I've got the menu and everything included in the blog, so when you read it, it's going to make you hungry like it did me. And I hope you'll join us for the Elvis Presley Memorial Dinner that's going to be put on by Marion Cox, none other than Elvis's personal nurse. She knew him personally, spent time with him. He bought her, I'm sure, several wonderful gifts, but one of which was a brand new car. And so it's just cool to be in the same room that was so close with Elvis. And all the money, of course, all the profits go to all sorts of charities around Memphis. So it's a wonderful investment, and you can feel good about attending this dinner. It's all for a good cause. And we would love to meet you. Peter, Kimber, and myself will be attending the Elvis Presley Memorial Dinner put on by Marion Cox in the Peabody Hotel. We will be there. I've bought the tickets already, and so we hope to meet you. If you'll be there, come say hi. It's our first unofficial TCB radio meetup, because we're all going to be in the same place at the same time. So we hope that you will join us and say hi and have dinner with us and all that fun stuff. Now, I'm also including in the blog post a lot of information about how you can participate in this dinner and feel like you're a part of it, even if you can't fly in or drive in and attend. Memphis, Tennessee isn't super close for a lot of people, but if you would still like to participate and help out and enhance the dinner, there's a lot of ways that you can do that, and I'm going to include all of that information in the blog post, so be sure to watch for that. And I will have that finished up hopefully by tonight with all the information and everything. So look for that over at tcbradio.wordpress.com. And I'm going to close tonight's show by letting you know that this Saturday, March 4th, if you're in the Central Florida area, we will be having the next meeting of the Elvis Presley Fan Club of Orlando. That's going to start at 8 o'clock. And this month's tribute artist being featured is Peter Alden. Yay! So I'll try to get you guys some video for TCB Radio. If you're not in the area, I'll try to get you some live video anyhow. We always have a wonderful time. Our meetings are open to the public. Anyone can come. So if you're just visiting, if you're just in the area of Orlando at some point, let me know. I can always tell you when the next meeting is. I also want to do a shout out and a call out. If you or someone you know is the president of an official Elvis Presley fan club registered with Graceland, and you would like me to announce when your next meeting is and what you'll be doing and all that good stuff, just send me that information. I'll be happy to give you a shout out on TCB Radio on Facebook Live. At some point, hopefully this year, we will start a audio version, a podcast of our own, where we'll be able to do interviews and things like that, and I'm looking forward to interviewing some of the Elvis Presley fan club presidents from all over the world. So watch out for that. So much coming up this year at TCB Radio. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. We appreciate you being here. I'll see Andrea. I know I'll see you on March 4th and anybody else that might be in town. But until then, we'll see you on Facebook. Have an awesome week, everybody. TCB, TLC. Love you guys. Appreciate you being here. Thanks again.